Mahler. His was an obsessed life, obsessed by music, and by the way in which his music could help us understand the world around us. His music speaks to us now more than ever. Put Mahler on a concert programme and that concert sells out. It seems we're becoming as obsessed with Mahler's music as he was. No one more so than American magazine publisher Gilbert Kaplan, whose obsession drove him to learn to conduct Mahler's Resurrection Symphony and to buy the original manuscript. Because owning this manuscript is about more than just owning a piece of history. Described as one of the greatest monuments of musical civilization, it features a 90-strong orchestra and choir. It even screams.
To see this manuscript is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. It's so beautiful, and his imagination comes leaping off the page.
When you look at this original score, do you feel more of what Mahler was intending?
Oh, yes. The handwriting you see comes straight from the personality. And when you see these neurotically detailed instructions, one has the sense of somebody who said, you have to do it like this, otherwise it won't sound as I want it to.
Mahler saw music as a multi-layered means into human psychology. Because what is the Second Symphony? It's about the meaning of life on Earth.
The way this piece starts, completely unexpectedly, just like... And then the cello and bass is very violent. This long silence, and they do it again. And there's a huge instruction for the conductor at the beginning to make sure he understands. He needed to make it clear what the plan was. So amazing to see these notes. And he says slow, langsam, misterioso, mysterious. PPP, really, really quiet. And everybody should lean forward in their chairs.
There's no question this work has the most extraordinarily powerful impact on its listeners.
It's a symphony that takes you places no other symphonies go.
Tell me a little bit about Gilbert Kaplan and his relationship, which was, well, revelatory with this piece of music.
Gil saw Mahler's Second Symphony at Carnegie Hall in 1965. And by the end of the performance, he's wasted, he's gone, he's sobbing, this is just the most important thing in his life. He feels that the only way that he can get it out of himself is by learning to conduct it. You don't start learning to conduct with Mahler's Second Symphony. He actually gave a private performance in Lincoln Center in September 1982. The invited audience included the whole of the world's financial elite. If he was going to commit professional suicide, you couldn't do it in front of a better audience. He conducts it, if I remember rightly, 160 times.
It's an enormous challenge, an hour and a half to even begin to think about conducting a symphony like this, and one of such complexity.
There are people who have this idea of conducting, and they might do the odd Messiah, but they don't actually go around the world conducting one of the largest symphonies ever written. He did it for love.
Did you see Gil Kaplan's reaction when he was looking at the score? I mean, was he very moved by this?
Yeah, yes. But he had a very personal attitude towards ownership, which is we don't own a work of art. We look after it for a short while.
There's a spirit in these 232 pages, in the handwriting, in the feeling of the paper, even in the notes that have been erased. A spirit of genius. Mahler said, "My time will come, and that time is now."